And what I want to start with is talking about units of volume, okay? Units of volume. So suppose that I have a box. So let's say the box is a rectangular box, and it looks like the following. And let's say the box is 1 feet in length, 1 feet width, and it has height 1 feet. Okay.
Square.
It's a square box basically. It's a cube. Okay. And what's the volume then? The volume of the box. The volume of this box is going to be 1 feet multiplied with 1 feet multiplied with 1 feet. So this would be 1 cubic feet, right? So last time I told you what are the units of length. The units of length: feet, inches, miles, okay, meter, centimeter. And we saw that the units of areas are meter squared, square inches, square feet, right, and so on, square miles. And when we looked into volume, volume is for three-dimensional objects. How much space do you have inside a three-dimensional object? So the volume has units which are cubic feet, cubic inches, cubic miles, and so on. Okay. All right. So remember that last time we had these formulas like 1 feet. 1 feet is the same as 12 inches. Okay. So what would be 1 cubic feet? What would be 1 cubic feet? Well, you take 12 times 12 times 12, 3 times, and what you get is 1728. 1728 cubic inches. Is that making sense? 12 multiplied itself 3 times. You get 1728. Okay, what is 1 yard from last time? 1 yard was 3 feet, right? 1 yard was 3 feet, yeah.
Why it's not 12 inches cubic inches? Because the units are the same. They are both cubic.
No. 1 feet cube, remember what I said here. 1 feet cube means 1 feet multiplied with 1 feet multiplied by 1 feet. So each 1 feet is the same as 12 inches. So you have 12 inches times 12 inches times 12 inches. So that's 1728 inch cubed. We are talking about cubic, okay?
Yeah.
So
the inches is also cubic.
No, what I have in my first line is 1 feet is 12 inch.
Yeah.
There is no cube in that 12 inch.
Yeah, but you write it here in the answer as
Yeah.
cubic inches. Why you didn't
Cubic 1728 cubic inches. Well, that's the cubic inches. That's the unit of volume, right? The units of volume are always cubic of the units of lengths.
Yeah, so because you multiply inches 3 times, right?
Yes, because 1 feet cube.
Yeah, I get it.
You see, if I have 1 feet cube, the meaning of that, when I write 1 cubic feet, what does it mean? It means that I am multiplying 1 feet, 1 feet, and 1 feet. Is that making sense? So if I have, if I want to know what is the volume in cubic inches, what I have to do is replace each feet in terms of inches. And 1 feet cube gives me the volume of a cube. Okay, and same way 1728, that's going to give me also the volume of the cube. Okay, now 1 yard is 3 feet, right? So what would be one cubic yard?
It would be like
27 cubic feet. Okay. Now there are couple of new. So these are units in U.S. system, not in matrix system, right? So in U.S. we also use couple of other units. One of them is called. I'm gonna write it as PT. It means pence. Okay. Pence. Yeah. It means pence. So 1 pint is the same as 16 fluid ounces. So this is another unit for volume. So this is oh sorry. Let me delete. I want to write fluid ounces here.
the ounce. That's same as the liter, right?
No, 16 fluid ounces, which is fluid ounces.
What's in this world?
Okay, so fluid ounces is how we call it. Now, if you go to the grocery and look at a milk container, usually a lot of the smaller ones will give you how many ounces you have in there. Okay, and 1 gallon is 2 pence. Okay, 1 gallon. Sorry, one quart. See, so when I write QT, it means quart. So 1 quart means 2 pence. 1 quart means 2 pence. Okay, and now what's the meaning of 1 gallon?
1 gallon is
So when I say GAL, what I mean is gallon. Okay,
4.
this is when you go to a gas station here. When you take gas for your car, you see gallons, right? 1 gallon means 4 quarts. 1 gallon means 4 quart, okay?
1 gallon also means 4 liters. So
Yeah.
it's called like quart is the same as liters.
1 gallon is 4 quarts, okay? We are going to talk about liter in a bit. Don't go ahead of myself, okay? So we're going to talk about liters and meters, all that in a bit. But 1 gallon is 4 quart. And note that each quart is 2 pence, right? So if I ask you, how many ounces do I have in 1 gallon? How many ounces? So let's see how many ounces do I have in 1 gallon. So if I have 1 gallon, that's equals to 4 quart, right?
Yeah.
And each quart is equal to 2 pence. So how many pence do I have here? 8 pence. And each pint is equal to 16 ounces, right? So this would be 8 times 16 ounces. Okay? So what is that? $128. Okay? Alright, so you have, again, let's go through the main formulas that we need. The first one that we need is that 1 feet cube is 1728 cubic inches. 1 cubic yard is the same as 27 cubic feet. And of course we need all three here as the units for volume, okay? Now, let's look at a couple of examples. Let's say the question is to convert let's say you want to convert 1800 quarts to a gallon, okay? So convert 1800 quarts to gallon. So I start with 1800 quarts. Okay? And let me write it again, 1800 quarts. Now, I am converting quarts. I am converting quarts to gallon. Now, I am going to write quart in my denominator and gallon in my numerator. And I know that how many quarts is 1 gallon? 4 quarts is 1 gallon. So that means I divide 1800 by 4. So when I divide 1800 by 4, what do I get? 450 gallon, right? Note that quart and quart cancels out when I write it this way.